S&P 500 is up 15. You're listening to NPR News.
I'm listening to NPR News. You know, I always think it's funny. I always think it's funny when I'm driving up the Shenandoah Valley here, Route 81. This is Route 81 North, just shy of Roanoke. Been on the road for about an hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, right? So I left Morganton and I went east on Route 40 to Statesville in North Carolina, and then I turned north on 77, which is once you get up northern into North Carolina, northern parts of North Carolina into Virginia, it's a very pretty road. You got a beautiful mountain pass there. You go right over the Appalachian Trail. I almost thought about stopping up there and doing some hiking, but I don't know. You know, I should have hiked a few feet of the Appalachian Trail when I crossed over it. Anyway, so it was just shy of 2 hours to get from Morganton into Virginia. So anyway, when I got to the Virginia border there was the governor. What's his name? I forget. His Northam. Governor Northam was there to greet me and welcome me back to the state. So anyway, yeah. So it's a beautiful day. Traffic is fairly light so far. Yeah, it's just been very interesting. So anyway, I'm back in my home state for the first time since February. I haven't been back to Virginia since Feb. That's right. I remember it was, let's see what we did. I've had a very interesting year so far. January was Orlando, was stormy. February was Las Vegas with stormy. That was my birthday week, February 8th, around there. And then I came down, I think, trying to think, 19th, 18th, 17th. I think it was like the 17th, 16th or 17th of February is when I left my sisters in Manassas and drove down to see Craig in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So that was that big 7-something hour drive. And then I went down to see Barb on the 20th of February. All right, so I was down there at Barb's place off and on for almost 9 months. For 9 months, yeah, up through middle of October. Wow. And during the time I was at Barb, I did another trip down to Orlando to see Stormy at the mansion there. And Barb and I took a whole lot of trips into places like Atlanta and Western North Carolina and Asheville and stuff like that. So we had a lot of stuff to do and a lot of fun. And then I drove up to see my doxinator, a week ago, a little more than a week ago. And then I was here in Morganton, North Carolina to get signing the lease for the apartment, which I will be moving in with my friend as of, I don't know. Sometime in December, maybe early January, we'll have to see. He's having some surgery on his heart, and that's going to be on the 15th or 14th. I think that's the 14th of November in Washington, D.C. So I'm heading up to Northern Virginia, stay with my sister. Her birthday's coming up this week. And then I'll be heading over to Greg's place for a little while and kind of keep an eye on him post-surgery. So that's that. And then down to Morganton to finally settle in the apartment. I'm looking forward to it. I've shown a couple videos of some stuff down at the nice apartment. It's a really nice apartment, by the way. So that's my latest stuff. But anyway, so I'm heading north on it's a nice road. The problem with I-81, it's 2 lanes. And if there's a lot of truck traffic, it can be a real pain in the butt. You know, and if there is an accident, it does back up because there's only 2 lanes. But so far, so good. We're just coming up to Radford and Christiansburg and Blacksburg and stuff. So that's where Virginia Tech is. So I'm not, then another 2 hours or so up this road, we'll be going by JMU, where I went to college. The College of Knowledge. So maybe I'll get the camera out and show you that. All right. All right, everybody. This is Harrisonburg, Virginia. I lived here for 4 friggin' years. This is I-81. We've been on the road since 7:30. It's now 12:49. just past noon, I stopped at a Wendy's and had a burger down in Stanton. It's Stanton, even though it's written Staunton, Staunton, but it's Stanton. The locals call it Stanton. So anyway, this is Crutchy. There's Crutchy. Hi, Dave. Crutchy's giving me directions, and they've been flawless. Anyway, here we are. This is JMU behind, if you can see it past that truck there. My dorm was right there, right on the road, okay? Port Republic Road. You make a left, go over the bridge. I'm not going to drive in there right now, but I'm just showing you it from the road. And we were at Chandler Hall, which was on the left there. I was also in Hanson Hall, which is up on the hill. Anyway, it's changed a bit. There's a couple new buildings in there. It's very different, actually. There's the Dukes. That's where the Dukes play, the football team, the JMU Dukes. And anyway, so yeah, there's it. Yeah, look at that. That's a new building with all the American flags on it. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Yeah, my hall was just to the left of that, kind of the 3-floor building over there. Anyway, back when I was in JMU, that was 76 to 80. See how old I am. The college wasn't on the right side. It was only on the left. But now there's a whole bunch of it over here on the right side too. So it's on both sides. It didn't used to be that way. So this is all part of JMU also. This wasn't even here back then. This has all been built in the last 20, 25 years. I don't know. Anyway, it's amazing how much this place has changed. I've walked through it a couple years ago. I just want to get where I'm going today, up to Northern Virginia. We're about 2.5 hours from DC here. You go up 81 to 66. It's not Route 66, it's I-66. But anyway, Eastern Mennonite, yeah. Anyway, so that's it. That's JMU from the interstate. Now, there's the JMU Convocation Center. There's an old part of JMU, the old part, which is not on the highway here. It's kind of up in town. So anyway, you can see it. You can't see it from the highway. You can only see just a little sliver of the campus. But anyway, so yeah, Harrisonburg, not to be confused with Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. This is Harrisonburg, Virginia. It's named after the Beatle, George Harrison.
And the live
all right.
Starring Helen
Getting Washington Radio now, 88.5 Whammoo.
Theaters November 15th.
My favorite NPR station.
Bringing the traveler closer to the destination.
And this is near Front Royal, I-66, not to be confused with Route 66. They're two different roads, okay? This is I-66. It runs from I-81 down to right smack down to Constitution Avenue in D.C. In fact, it actually becomes Constitution Avenue in D.C. Once you just stay on it, you'll come right out smack in front of the White House. So anyway, or Independence. It's either Independence or Constitution. I always mix those up. But anyway, we cross another line of mountains here and go up a little bit. And then we come down, and I'll be in Manassas probably in about 50 minutes or so. No traffic. Nice thing about this road is it isn't a real trucky route, you know, but you do see a lot of the trucks on 81. But this one, yeah, there's a few, but not many. But this is beautiful here. We kind of I missed the peak color in the trees, but we still have a little bit up here. And the Appalachian Trail goes probably under this road. Yeah, it didn't go over it. Anyway, the Appalachian Trail runs right through here somewhere. I'll have to look for it, but and I'll maybe hike for it for maybe 10 minutes. All right, everybody. So signing off. Almost there. Back to the wonderful D.C. area for a couple weeks, maybe a month or two. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I'm so happy to be back. The traffic, the chilly cold weather. I hope we get some ice and snow while I'm here. Yeah! Log under. Okay, we're about to, okay, a little more. I shouldn't have said over and out, whatever, but here we are. This is where the Appalachian Trail, oh, let me turn the radio off. This is where the Appalachian Trail crosses underneath Route 66 here. This is a place called Sky Meadows, I think it's called. It's right up at the top of the hill here. And this is the beginning of Farquhar County, where it's one of the Metro DC counties. So anyway, fuck here. So anyway, this is where the AT crosses. So, you know, it is the boundary of Fauquier County and then up into Loudoun County. And then it crosses over in a little tiny bit of it, goes into West Virginia, that little panhandle area where Ron lives, Ron Buckley. That's where actually his house is. I don't know if he stays there anymore. But that's where his house is. But anyway, he's over in the Philippines now. I don't know. But anyway, the trail, it's really pretty up here. Anyway, the trail goes, where's it go? It goes up to Harper's Ferry, which is the headquarters of the AT. In fact, while I'm up here, maybe these next couple of weeks, if it's a nice warm Saturday or something, maybe I'll take a little jaunt out to Harper's Ferry and check out the headquarters. It is the midway point between Blogger Mountain, Georgia. What is it called? Blogger Mountain, whatever the mountain is in Georgia, and Kabukkin. Goes from Blogger Mountain, Georgia, to Kabukkin in Maine. Okay, that's where it goes from. And yes, it's on here somewhere. It's down this road somewhere. Yeah, I know. Oh, Haymarket, my Doxinator's hometown. Haymarket.